for something I was thinking about, and so I'm doing this live. You can rewatch this later. But I think it was about exploring this question that I was thinking about, that sometimes I've heard many people around me say, life feels like a Groundhog Day, right? And it feels like we're just waiting for the weekend. We're just waiting for long weekends, vacation, something special, some person, like something special to look forward to. And while I understand the beauty of it, I think that sometimes we don't look at the deeper issue that we're trying to run away from. So I just wanted to explore that because I was, ruminating on it a bit. So the question that came was, what do the mirroring is not working. Okay, let's see. So the question is, what do I resist feeling right now? What do I resist feeling right now? And I thought about it, right? When we resist something, we are actually giving it more power than we think, because psychologically we're trying to resist it, but then our body is taking on that pressure. When we resist something, that emotion is the reality through which our body is communicating to us. But when we resist that, we are basically saying no. We're trying to bypass it psychologically, right? But that's the thing. It's not a reality. And I think that's what is happening. We run away from reality, thinking we are doing great, but then, so we resist whatever we are feeling, right? So I'm gonna read the card behind. We have to feel it to heal it. In order to let go of pain, we first have to honor its existence. Emotions are like waves. Some are soft, some are fierce, some are layered, and some will sweep you off your feet. When we allow ourselves to feel it all, we can then release what no longer serves us, right? So what is it saying? I think that sometimes we feel, or we have been domesticated enough to feel, that life should be simple. Life should be like, there should be stability. But we forget that we are humans, like animals, right? Mostly. We have those instincts. We will feel these emotions. We are living. We are not dead. We're not built to experience just one emotion. So this is the programming that we are fed. Oh, you cannot get angry. Why? If you're angry, means your boundaries are crossed, means your body is trying to communicate that this is not right. But what do? We are taught to calm down. And I do understand we should calm down, but like, process that anger. Try to process it in a better way. Try to process it so you don't impact people around you. Don't take it out on people around you. But how I understand is, emotions are messengers of what you're feeling, what's going on, right? So it says that the soul action is, allow yourself to feel this wave. Let it move through you, no matter how long it lasts. Then release it back into the ocean. feel it, heal it, enjoy the sweet freedom within your soul, right? Now, we have heard it so many times. I think we have gotten immune to it. Feel it to heal it. What does that exactly mean? Feel it. What do? And I understand we have this human experience that we are trying to process, right? And for the people who are coming in, I wrote a note that I'm in the process of unraveling this question. So I will read your comments later. So bear with me, okay? Because that distracts me from my process. So for our human experience, we need people to support us, right? Who can listen to us so that we can accept whatever has happened or is happening, right? But don't make it a habit. We make it like a kiddie party. Or like we make it a habit of brooding, of being angry or being sensitive, overly sensitive, taking everything personally. If someone is angry at you and it has nothing to do with you, then it's not your problem. I think it's about taking responsibility for your actions, but not other people's reaction. It has nothing to do with you. So yeah, that was a card. And I thought I will go ahead and pick up some more cards from Always Magic and see what it says, right? Because this is a juicy question, okay? Let's see. So please help me understand more about this question. What do I resist feeling right now? Okay, I got bounty. Okay, let's see what the guidebook says. Our tier reminds us to balance the dark and the light in order to gather all the bounty the universe provides. And so it is at Maybon, we see this reflected again. We must equally embrace the light and dark to grow and transform. Face our shadow fears, strong in the knowledge that our blessings are bountiful. Gain a fuller and deeper understanding in order to make the most of bountiful blessings. What does that mean? It means that life is not all happy and great. We have light and dark both, right? And it means that you still exist. Go back to that, right? Irrespective of what you're feeling, you still exist. You are still in the midst of it, right? Like that Wheel of Fortune, we are in the midst of it. And it's telling us to balance the dark and the light. Don't just be like, I just want light, I just want to be happy. Be accepting of the dark as well, because we have day and we have night. So I think for this question, what do I resist feeling right now? It's telling us to be open to the human experience, which includes both the light and the dark. We get autumn, winter, but we also get spring and then summer. And there's nothing personal there, right? So that was beautiful. And I also liked that it says, gain a fuller and deeper understanding in order to make the most of bountiful blessings. Now, think about it. There are times when we go through so much, right? And of course, it's a difficult time, right? But doesn't it make us appreciate our lives more? Because we understand the other side as well. We have experienced it, we have lived it, right? So I think That's how we attract more abundance, because we know we have experienced both sides. So we can attract abundance because we know the recipe for that vibration. I don't think we can fake it. I mean, that goes only to a certain limit. So wisdom comes from experience of both the light and the dark. You don't need to run away from anything. So that was interesting for this card. What do I resist feeling right now? This card was helpful to understand what we are unraveling here. Another deck that I wanted to use was Wild Offering. Let's see what it says about this question. What do I resist feeling right now? Okay, that was quick. What do I resist feeling? Okay. Okay. Companionship. When you fully bless and embrace your aloneness, you're ready for the ones who are meant to be with you. May I welcome this solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. Isn't that beautiful? I think the mirroring is not happening, but we can only be with others when we can fully be with ourselves, right? Because if we don't know how to sit with ourselves, we will always have expectations from others, and we will always be disappointed. So I think in context of this question, what do I resist feeling right now? It's telling us to face our feelings, to accept them and not ruminate on them forever, right? To accept them and take a better decision. Take a different course of action, depending on how you're feeling and what works for you. So may I welcome the solitude, knowing it will open the way for all healthy relationships. Isn't that true? We have met so many toxic people because our needs were not getting met. And so we were attracting all of these people, which we don't want in our lives. We don't. We want the people who see us, who believe in us, who love us unconditionally, as much as humanly possible. I get it. But I think that it's very directly related to how we process our feelings, how we take the time to understand and honor what we are feeling, and not run away, not consume, right? And not consume like this, like I think that our society has become very focused on consuming. We don't digest. We just take it all in, and we're like big chaos, and then we don't know what we are feeling because we are taking in everyone's feelings around us, and we just taking the time to be with yourself, taking a pause, spending time in nature, really sitting with yourself, seeing yourself. I'm on this life not because I want people to see me. No, this is my experience. I'm talking about it. If you're not okay with that, it's fine. It's fine. I wish you best of luck, but you know what I'm saying. Like, I think real companionship is about sitting with yourself, knowing who you are, what you are, and then you can see the other person. How many times have this happened that we were not feeling great and someone came, and I'm guilty of it, and we're like dumping all of these suggestions on the other person. I don't think that's the right way, because I feel that the best thing we can do for others is just to be for them, there for them, just to listen, to just be there in the way they want, not in the way we think they want. Because we don't know how they're feeling. We just see them, we just see each other, but we don't know what the other person is feeling. Just being there is enough, I think. Also, I wanted to see the emotional side, so I chose Reclaim Oracle, and let's see what emotional side comes up for this question. What do I resist feeling right now? I'm getting hungry, so I will stop the live in a bit. But last question, what do I resist feeling right now? I resist feeling right now. Come on. Okay. Loneliness. Loneliness. Oh my God. Okay, I'll read from the guidebook first because I don't want to say something I shouldn't. Okay. Loneliness is the last petal on a rose, the last leaf on a tree. It's believing I don't belong and staying here in the middle, hoping that someone will take me. It's not seeing the thread of light between you and me because I am too heartbroken and no one taught me that love is there even when I cannot feel it. Isn't that true? What I'm discovering is that not being able to be with yourself and always feeling alone is a big sign for me that it is potentially childhood wounds, potentially from like age 0 to 7. The ones that I'm processing right now is very much the baby wounds. Is very much like when I was a toddler, I couldn't speak. I couldn't express my emotions. And that can make you feel very alone, even if you have friends, even if you have family, even if you have loved ones around you. And that's why I was saying we have to see our human side. Our human side will need supportive people around us, and it's all great. We need supportive people around us. But that's what I felt. I still feel alone. So why? Because at the end of the day, these wounds are way early on, right? And I think they require our presence, the self, capital S, self presence, the divine inside us, the divine masculine inside us. That's why it's so important to meditate. To me, it's very divine masculine energy because it's focus, right? But I do see the beauty of the divine feminine in healing, because when you're not feeling good, you don't need people telling you what to do. You need people who can come and hug you and support you and just be there for you. That's very feminine. So I think we need the combination of both, like do the inner work, be there for yourself, but also be open for support, be open for community, really. Be receptive. I think it's really important to receive, especially for this. And that, like the book said, and said it wonderfully, is, let me see, is it's not seeing the thread of light between you and me because I am too heartbroken and no one taught me that love is there even when I cannot feel it. Isn't that true? When we are all in our emotions, it's hard to see beyond it. That's why it's so important to accept what you feel and what exactly is going on and what is your experience. It's so important to honor that, so you stop fighting with yourself. I feel like not seeing yourself, not feeling, is basically fighting against yourself. That's what we are doing. We're like, oh no, I'm fine. I'm an adult. I should be calm, stable. But you're still feeling that. Your body's gonna take the blow, right? And yeah, I think it's really important to take the time to listen and understand yourself. And depending on your upbringing, it might not come very easy to you. That's why spending time in nature, finding the right kind of tools and support is so important, so that you can get the support. I think it's all about getting the right kind of support and tools so you can navigate through this human experience better. So that was all. So I picked up there's always abundance around us, irrespective of if we see it or not. Then there was companionship, and then there was loneliness. So it was a nice mixture of like different sides of exploring this question, right? So yeah, now I will see the comments. Sorry guys, I needed to process that. What are you talking about? Okay, people are just, it's fine. It's not important. People on the chat, hello, hi. I hope you're doing well. Thanks for being here. And I'll see you again. I hope you have a lovely day. Goodbye.